This week, Texas Governor Greg Abbott announced that the STAR test would not be used for promotion purposes for 5th and 8th grade students here in Texas. And while in a normal year we would disagree, this is certainly not a normal year, and we think it's really important that students are not personally penalized for this unprecedented time that's been so disruptive for schooling. But when I say that, it doesn't mean that we should abandon the STAR test wholesale. We don't get mad at our thermometer when it gives us a result we don't like, right? A thermometer is designed to help us understand something better so we can intervene, right? If we've got a fever, we want to take medicine, call our doctor. The STAR test helps us understand if Texas students are learning and on track as we hoped. It's developed Texas teachers based on Texas standards. So this year, as I look forward, there are 3 things that I encourage parents, educators, and policymakers to pay attention to. First, is your district or school measuring where kids are when they come back to school this year? So much was disrupted in the spring. What did they learn? What are they retaining? And what do they need to get back on track? Second, how are schools and districts measuring engagement throughout the year, whether it's virtual, in person, or some hybrid model? Are they paying attention to if kids are attending or showing up? If teachers are attending or showing up, are they using grades? Some districts abandon grades in the spring. There's pros and cons to that. One of the cons is it really disincented teachers and students to engage with the material. And finally, I encourage parents, educators, and policymakers to have the STAR test in the spring. It's a really important diagnostic and measure of what kids learn through the year. It doesn't need to be an accountability measure that's punitive, but it'll help us understand if kids were able to stay on track this school year so that the adults in the system, we can all work to allocate resources and interventions to ensure an equity of opportunity for all kids in Texas.